If you're struggling to declutter your home, I have 5 questions to ask yourself that might just help make the process go a lot easier. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in today's video, I thought I'd share with you 5 questions to ask yourself when you're trying to declutter items around your home. Let's jump right in. Number 1, ask yourself, when is the last time I used this item? I usually recommend to people that if you haven't used it in over a year, you probably aren't going to be using it. So make that year the cutoff time. By waiting a full year, you're allowing yourself to make it through all the seasons. So like I said, if you've gone through all the seasons, all the events that you would encounter in a year, and you still haven't used it, you really don't need it. So feel free to either donate it, toss it, or recycle it. Number 2, ask yourself, do I really like it? Now, if you have trouble answering that question, there's a second question you can ask, a sub-question, so to speak. Ask yourself, would I actually buy this item again if I were in the store? Many times we buy things on impulse, and after it sits in our home for a while, we find we really didn't like it as much as we thought. If you don't absolutely love it, let it go. The third question you should ask yourself is it in good working condition? So many of us have kept items that are broken with the thought of we're going to get them fixed someday. And when I ask some of my clients how long they've actually had it while it's been broken, it's kind of funny to find out that they've had it for years and they still haven't gotten it fixed. So that's kind of like life telling you that item isn't really important enough to get fixed. So if you've had an item that has been sitting around broken for 6 months or even a year, I think you can safely let it go. But if you are determined not to let it go, then set an appointment on your calendar to get it fixed. And if you don't get it fixed by that time, out it goes. The fourth question you can ask yourself is, do I have other items that are similar that I can use? Now, all of us are guilty of it at some point or another of buying too many things. Like, let's say, for example, spatulas in the kitchen or whisks in the kitchen. So many times I've been in kitchens where they have maybe 7, 8, 9 whisks, and they even realize once we've grouped them all together, we've gathered them from all the different drawers they've been in. They're like, I never knew I had 7 or 8 of these. So try to look at it as how many similar items do I currently have that would work, and then how many would I really use? And pare them down. So if you have other items in the house that are similar that can be used, let go of the extras, all right? You don't need duplicates and triplicates of every single thing in your house. Always look at the number of the items you have on hand and make sure they match what you actually need. The fifth question you should ask yourself is there a better location for this item? So many times we put items in locations that we think they're supposed to be, when there's actually a better place for it where you use it more often. And I always tell people to protect their prime real estate in their home. And prime real estate is the areas that they use the most often. So if you have an item that maybe you use only once or twice a year, but it's in a location that you're constantly moving it around to get around it, that is one item that you can put in a different location in your home, and it'll help declutter the room that you're currently in. Okay, so those are the 5 questions you should ask yourself when you are decluttering any room in your home. I hope you found the information I shared in this video helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a like on this video. It really helps out my channel. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, fellow organizers! If you liked what you just watched, here are 2 more organizing videos you might enjoy. Be sure to check them out. And if you found the information I shared in this video helpful, let me know by clicking that like button down there, because it really helps out my channel. To get even more organizing tips, you can always follow me on all my socials. The links are in the description box below. Happy organizing!